Ben Dobson here, Misguided Aggression. How's the band doing these days?
Oh, not bad, not bad. We just had a new drummer start. Just a few weeks ago, we did our first show in Hamilton last weekend with him.
So tell me a little bit
So
about the release you guys got going on.
yeah, we put Flood the Common Ground out at the end of June there. It's we released it on our own. It's basically we just have a whole slew of new songs we've been looking to get out to the public. Unfortunately, we just had a new drummer change, so we're getting back into things again. We're going to start hopefully touring a little more this year on the album again. We did an East Coast tour of the CD as well.
How's the Canadian tours for you for Misguided Aggression?
Good, good. We just did the East Coast of Canada in July, and it ended up going really well. The crowd response was great, and the shows were all very, very good. It was a good, overall good tour.
Would you say economy is hitting hard on certain bands?
The economy is hitting hard on everybody, I think. I don't think it's just the music industry, although it's slowly trickling down to it, unfortunately. But no, everything's being hurt by it, right?
So also for you guys use the internet mostly to promote, I'm sure. What do you think of YouTube and all that stuff when your footage goes on that?
Yeah, we have a music video on YouTube actually from our last album for the song Our Kingdom Come. And we promote ourselves on Facebook, and we have our own website, misguidedaggression.com as well, which we've been using more and more lately. We're also hoping to get a new music video done up soon for a song off the new album.
Let's talk about guitars and amps, to simulate your guys' tones that you guys offer on the new album. Like, what type of guitars do you play?
Well, I'm right now I'm using an LTD 401 with the flame maple top. It's a nice neck through guitar, low action. As far as my head goes, I'm using a 6505 plus a PV there, and an orange cabinet. Basically, my rack setup's pretty simple. I just run a sonic maximizer and a decimator and a tuner. There's nothing too crazy in my rack.
And when you go live, do you bring this as well?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, we just use the same live tone as we do in the studio. Now on the record, with our first CD, we blended our tones along with some other amp tones like Mesa and Marshall, but for this CD, we actually just went with our raw tones.
Special miking?
No, nothing crazy. Like we just pretty much stuck the cabs in the amp in the ISO booth, and we just used a couple SM57s, the Shure mics on it, and it ended up coming up with the tone we liked it, and we ended up getting a pretty thick tone. I know Randy also runs almost identical rig to me. He just runs a PV JSX, the Joe Satriani signature is his head.
And who produced this album?
We recorded with Thomas Ireland, Rob McKercher, and Goderich, Ontario. They both did our last record as well. And it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So it went good.
And then where did this all get mastered at?
We actually had them do the mastering at the same studio as well. The mastering process was painstaking this time and took a few months to get exactly everything the way we wanted, but we're happy with how the levels all worked out and everything.
Now, Ben, you guys are getting ready for anything else, in 2011?
Yeah, now with our new drummer Matt, right now we've just finished up getting him up to snuff with all the songs, so we're hoping to start working on some new material this year, maybe put out an EP for next summer if we can.
And then another tour to the East Coast?
We'd like to try and get down to the States and maybe do the West Coast at some point too. We don't have any solid touring plans yet, but they will be announced very soon.
Excellent stuff. Well, Ben, you have a great week, and keep on doing great work.
Thank you very much for the interview. I appreciate your time.